Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about self-improvement topics, feminine energy, manifestation, relationship stuff. In today's video, I want to talk about uh, are you impatient like me? And what could you do not to become patient, or what could you do to get what you want even if you are impatient? So let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Do consider subscribing for more such videos. We have some resources, feminine energy course, female self-care planner. All the links are in description. You can check it out. Okay. So if you are impatient like me, because I am impatient, and sometimes I'm very, very patient, but sometimes I'm so much impatient. And I'm like, I want to get this thing done right now. I want it to do this way. This should be happening it because even though that is like a transitioning, but still you're going to have a certain amount of time in this particular body, and you don't know how long you are here for, how much time you are here in this body, and you want to finish everything or accomplish or achieve anything and everything that you want, that your soul desire, or you want, whatever the case is. Okay, so for that, when somebody tells me you have to be patient, sometimes I take that advice and was like, yes, I'm getting too impatient, I need to be patient. But sometimes when I've been waiting and somebody comes and tell me you have to be patient, I was like, really? And it may feel sarcastic, it may feel it may feel funny, or it may feel counterintuitive, but you have come across a lot of the advice on the internet, the people talking about be patient, you have to be patient, you have to wait, things takes time, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. There are so many people talk about that, and it may be resonating with a lot of the people, I get it, but it doesn't resonate with the people like me who are not really patient. And especially when you are having an internal desire which is very, very deep, and you're like, I want to do, I want to get this thing done, and you know the perfect method, and you know, and when somebody comes or something comes in between us, like, you have to be patient, you're too impatient, you feel like, go away, I'm not gonna listen to you, because I feel the deep desire and I want to do it, and I don't have years and years and years of lifetime in this particular body, so I wanted to get the things done which I wanted to do. It simple. And I totally understand that, because I am that like person. I'm the person who's like, either do it or don't do it. Don't just doing the things for the half. Simple. Just either go for reals, for completely dive into that, or don't do it. I'm not a person who is like, do it half and see if it's working, then go full. No, 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 no. Either you're going for it or either you're not going into it. Simple. Because when you do the half things, you're not going to get the results. Simply, if you go and completely deep dive, and even if the things didn't work out, somehow you're going to get out of it, and somehow you're going to figure things out. And I totally believe in that, going with the flow kind of energy. And I'm like a perfect combination of the light feminine energy and the dark feminine energy. I'm not very much in the light feminine energy personally, because I do have the energy to take actions, to do something out, and that could be the part of the masculine energy, and there is nothing wrong with that. I've already made a video about it. You can check that out if you're interested. But then there is nothing wrong with being in the masculine energy even when you're female. There is nothing wrong. Simple. Because at the end of the day, it's who you are, and that's the unique thing about you. And if somebody wants to change you, sometimes, okay, I can take advice from the people, okay, I need to be patient, but then other times I feel like I don't buy into it, I don't feel into it. So I just want to tell you guys, you don't need to be patient. I know this may advice seem quite weird, quite counterintuitive, quite funny, sarcastic, whatever. But if you're impatient like me, I get it. You don't have to be patient. Because when you're trying to change yourself to become somebody else, or to be somebody else who you are not, then it's going to be really a struggle. You are not impatient at all. You are not patient at all, and you're an impatient person. Totally fine, totally normal. You don't have to change yourself to become patient. Instead, just go and do what feels right in the moment. That's what I want to tell you. You don't have to sit on your couch and imagine, visualize things forever, and like, it's really fun. I do visualize, I do dream, I do imagine. It's fun. But then I can't do it the entire day. If somebody comes and tell me, especially in the manifestation community, they talk a lot about the manifestation techniques. I can do that techniques, but then I can't do it for entire life. I'm like, I don't have that much of time. Simple. So, and I'm impatient, and that's who I am. Whether you like me or you don't like me, I don't care. That's the kind of the personality I am. I know this is a dark feminine energy, but then that's who we are. It doesn't matter which kind of energy we are in. At the end of the day, we are all perfectly imperfect. Even if the person who's saying you to be impatient, they also have something imperfect things going in the background, which you don't even aware of it, or you're aware of it, whatever. So just be you. You don't need to be patient. You don't need to wait. Just do and take the actions, whatever you can take, whatever knowledge, skills you have, whatever you know that you can go and take the action, go forward and go and take the actions. But for the actions you feel like you don't know about it and you're not sure about it, you're in confusion, just decide either I'm going to go full in or I'm not going to go for anything. Simple. And just do and go do that. You don't have to be patient. You don't have to wait. Just live your life. If you feel like you're waiting for something to come in your life, you're going to be waiting, because law of attraction will going to help you in waiting more. Whatever you focus on, you create more of it. That's the truth. So if you're focusing on waiting, I have to be patient, I have to be patient, I have to wait, it's take time, you're going to be waiting forever. So instead, just be the person right now who you want to be, whether you want to be in a relationship, married, have kids, you want to make money, you want to have a car, house, job. Just be the person right now who already have those things. And when you be that person right now who already have those things that you want, and then take the actions. What could I do? For example, if you want to buy a house, so what could I do? Okay, I have the house. Now what could I do? What is the possible things that I could do? I could go on and see what are the different houses there are on the markets, what kind of house I like it. I can go and check the different houses, what is their budget, what's its cost. I can see the places that I like to have the house. Obviously you're going to do all those details, right? You're not going to sit here and imagine and visualize your whole day. Of course sometimes it's fun, you can do it, but you're not going to do it and imagine and visualize, okay, I have to be patient, I'm imagining that I'm in my new house, and you're going to do whole day. No, it's not going to work like that. It's not like that. The manifestation is not like that. It's just that you do it when you feel like you want to do it. You can't force the things on yourself. If you feel like you want to go and take an action, go and take an action. You don't have to be patient. You don't have to wait. Simple. If you feel you're impatient, you want to do something, go and do that. We are only impatient when we feel like we know what we can do it, but then somebody or someone is stopping us to do that. That's what I feel personally. I'm only impatient when I wanted to do something, but somebody is coming and telling me to wait, or it's not working, don't do it, or something like that. Then I feel impatient because I want to do it, but somebody is stopping me. So instead of that, just go forward and do it. Because once you do it, you're going to get a lot of the clarity. That's why the people think that, should I be in this relationship or should I break up and find another partner? Just decide, because both the decisions or whatever you decide has pros and cons. Sometimes it feel like, oh, this thing has more pros, but then it also has a cons. So every decision you're going to take has a pros and cons. Just go and decide and go with that, go full on with that and do that, whatever it takes to be that person, whatever it is. Just be that person and do those things, and then figure your way out. Instead of just waiting and having patience is never gonna work. If you feel like you're interested in somebody, you want to ask somebody else out on a date, go and ask them. Simple. Don't think too much. Okay, what if that person don't like me? What if they reject me? Okay, even if they reject you, you know they rejected you. Now you can find a different person, or maybe you can try a different technique, different strategy, or whatever. But if you just sit and think too much, they're gonna reject me, I have to visualize, I have to do this technique to manifest, you're gonna be doing these techniques forever. Instead, if something an action feels, just go and do that. We are only impatient when we know we can do something, but we are not doing that thing because we think that what if we do this thing, it won't work out. That's the only time we are impatient. Think about it. When you are impatient, even the most highly impatient person in this world are not impatient all the time, right? They're only impatient when they're waiting for the results, or they think that they could do something differently about that situation, or they could do something, but then they are stopping themselves by listening to other people that you have to wait, you have to be patient, and they stop themselves. They don't do that thing. That's the only two times when you feel impatient. So what you could do, the first thing, if you feel like you wanted to do something, just go and do that. Don't listen to anybody, because eventually when you do something, then only you're going to know whether it's going to work or not work. You're never going to be able to know whether something will going to work or not without even doing those things. So just go and do that, go full on and see whether it works. Amazing. Even if it doesn't work, find your way and find something out. And we are all perfect beings. We know how to find the things, right? The second thing, when you're waiting for the results, when you're waiting for some results, for example, if you're ask somebody out and you're waiting whether that person will going to say yes or no, you're waiting. In that waiting, instead of focusing on that, maybe focus on something else, maybe something other areas in your life. For example, if you're waiting for making money and you are waiting, I'm going to receive the payout, instead of focusing on the payout, maybe just go in the garden, have fun, maybe talk to your friends, go out with your friends. Just do something else. Instead of being in that line of having the patience or waiting, just go something that's not related. Just go and do something that's not related to that particular thing. And you're gonna find yourself in a much way better position. And just, you don't have to wait or you don't have to be patient. Just be you. Simple. And don't care what someone else is thinking about you. Seriously, don't care. Because if you care too much about what someone else is thinking and saying about you, you're going to be driving yourself crazy. Because you can never be perfect for anybody. You're only perfect for yourself, just like everybody else. Simple. So either go and take an action if you feel like you want to take an action, or focus on something else while you're waiting for the results of a particular thing. Focus on something else that's running in the background that's not related to that thing. And eventually you find that you don't have to wait, you don't have to be patient, and you're gonna get what you want. Simple. Hopefully this video helps you, because this is kind of like a little bit different topic, and everybody tells people to be patient and wait. I've been also listening to a lot of such videos, and I was like applying these strategies and methods and techniques to be patient. But then at the end of the day, I was like, one day it comes, I was like, I'm not gonna care at all. I'm gonna be me. I'm impatient. Yes, this is me. Simple. So that's why I thought that this video will help you find something useful if you're impatient like me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye, guys.